All right. Try Out Tuesday, number 93, possibly. 5 Happiness Restaurant. Chinese genre.
Mandarin style.
Szechuan style.
Oh, well, that was my first mistake. But
well, boy, what a good old time.
We're here at our first installment. I'm Joey Ukrop.
This is Michael Christen, and it is December 11th, 2018. Oh, man, Joe, that was some good food. I think we had, let's see, got some hand-pulled noodles. That's what really drew me in. Google had a good recommendation, and looks like it turned out. It was so close to our house. That's like right next to that Italian place we went to a while ago.
I know. I heard you said it was on Geary. I'm like, how's that walk to me? And it wasn't a bad walk at all. It was just, it was good.
Yeah, and let's see, we got those hand-pulled noodles. We got some Mongolian beef, courtesy of Joey's recommendation. And we got some Szechuan pork, thanks to Mark. Mark was our special guest for the evening. And then we also had some green onion pancakes. Can't go without those. And oh, what a night! We even got like a complimentary dessert. What a friendly staff. It was funny though. There was like 2 guys there before we got there, and then like other than that, they left like pretty early in our meal, and we were just in an empty house and just having a good old time with Mark.
It was pretty impressive how the place was nicely furnished, and I remember Michael saying, the exterior looks. You didn't say dingy because that's not nice, but you go up to the front and it actually has 3 different signs on the awnings, so it's pretty well marked, although one of the signs is very faded. But the front is kind of an orange tile.
Oh yeah, those tiles.
Very 70s.
It really drew you in.
So we went in there and
it's like solid neon light. It's like effervescent.
Very, very bright. But our server, she was very nice. She seated us down.
Oh, yeah, I felt like she was kind of like a maternal figure. She was like, "Oh, you guys don't eat enough rice. Like, she has some more rice."
She kept taking the top off.
She was looking at it like, "Oh, I still have some." I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, we don't eat rice that quickly."
It was rice per her recommendation. But we kind of fell in love with the style of food from that place, House of Pancakes, which is pretty similar over by Grandma's Saloon over off Taraval.
Yeah, that was a good try out. I don't know. I feel like this could even go all the way back to Santong. And obviously, like the styles a little different. But
were there wings in the menu here?
There might have been, but definitely weren't their like specialty.
Yeah.
But I think we had some like similar sort of noodles. Obviously, it's Chinese, but there's so many variations in regions in China, and it's more like a Szechuan variety. But I don't know. I don't know what our first Chinese restaurant was for Try Out Tuesday, but sure some good stuff. But yeah, this was just like knocked out of the park. The seasonings, everything was really good. The green onion pancakes though were a lot thicker than usual, but so it's like a different kind of style, like very doughy and
definitely dense. Yeah. They definitely had more weight because House of Pancakes is a little more flaky. For those of you who've been there,
like maybe like an inch. Like not an inch, but they had like an eighth of an inch.
Thick. I think they were almost a half-inch territory.
They were like half-inch, but the ones at House Pancakes were like eighth of an inch.
So Michael, I'll ask you this: so what do you think was the main thing that would make you want to come back?
Ooh, just like 1, it was like very quick service. 2, it's pretty close, and like 3, since Melissa's Chinese cuisine is closing, it's probably like the best Chinese restaurant in like the area.
Yeah.
So we might get some takeout there, or just head back and get some and like look for something new. Like I think the menu looked pretty authentic. Just like
a lot of options.
Was in like written in Chinese, so I think it's a good sign. Like that's so we need to kind of explore some more of those menu items. But I think the best way to do that would probably just get like a big old group of people, get like a lazy Susan.
Yeah, a lazy Susan in the middle of the table.
Start spinning. So yeah. How about you, Joe? What would bring you back there?
I really liked the blend of spices. I had the stuff. I didn't even add any extra sauce. The only stuff I took from the ladle and just put it on that rice that she continued to refill.
Oh boy, they talking about ladles, like they had tiny little spoon and like the red chili pepper.
Smallest spoon I've ever seen.
It was so funny. It was like really long and like just like real tiny. It was like a quarter of a teaspoon. I was like,
Michael, stop the discussion for us to notice the spoon.
Yeah, I was an interrupting. What's the name? It starts with I.
Igor.
I was an interrupting Igor on that one. Yeah.
And another thing that I liked about it, it was on the tip of my tongue. Oh yeah, Michael looked over and said, "Joey, are you sweating?"
Oh man,
I was glistening.
Should have seen it. There was definitely a sheen to Joey's brow.
Oh, there was perspiration. In the words
in a different context,
the Hardy Boys, perspiration was on my brow.
Oh, it sure was. Yeah, if you're in an OR room, Joey could have been the surgeon leaning over a person's open belly. But it's like nurse, sponge.
Just the sweat. But it was great. I mean, I think the spiciest of them was the Mongolian beef. Do you think so?
It's definitely the most like well seasoned. Yeah.
Yeah.
And but oh man, throwing some of that like red chili like paste stuff on the hand-pulled noodles was just like the bomb. But yeah, the Mongolian beef was definitely like the most flavorful thing they had there. But the Szechuan pork was very tasty. They had like some like smaller like black beans in there. I thought when I first saw them from a distance, I thought they were like Szechuan peppercorns, but they definitely weren't. So.
There were a lot of the veggies in that pork
yeah.
were really good. Those onions in there and all that stuff.
Oh yeah. I just I cooked in like so much oil and like and spices. It was just so good. Yeah, there was like was that green onion and,
I think
and regular onion?
Yeah, double onion pork, and they were all served. And it was funny. It was all served on that classic blue and white dishes, China, believe it or not.
Like all good Chinese restaurants.
Yeah, it was. I mean, the whole thing. Yeah, service was great, and we were in and out of there pretty quickly. And we had time for some extra conversation. So we have 5 seconds left. Any final thoughts?
Oh man! Oh, you have to mention the tea there. The little hot tea. Ooh, that was a real nice treat. They let you digest, and always a good time with Joe and Mark, and just glad we're able to keep trying it out.
Michael has captured this essence of this thing to a T, and that's all of the time we have. Thank you.
Oh, got him.